Hello, this is Mr. Collier, and today we're doing this rather complicated looking integral. So to do this, we're going to look at the denominator and see if we can rewrite the denominator some way. It'd be nice if this was sine squared plus cosine squared, then we know this equals to 1. So we're going to try to make that happen. Notice that if we consider this expression, sine squared x plus cosine squared x all squared, we get a sine to the power 4x plus cosine to the power 4x. Then we get a plus twice sine squared x cosine x. Okay, so we're going to use this. This means that this quantity here is equal to sine squared x plus cosine squared x all squared, and then minus this expression right here. So sine squared x cosine squared x. Okay, then we get this minus 1. And this looks a bit better because this is going to be equal to 1. The sine squared x plus cosine squared x is equal to 1. And then we'll have a much easier integral to work with. You're going to get a 1 here, and you get a minus 1 over here, so those will cancel. So this is simply the integral of sine x plus cosine x over negative 2 sine squared x cosine squared x dx. Okay, we're going to split that into two integrals, and I'm going to factor out the negative half. So it's equal to negative half times the integral of sine x over sine squared x cosine squared x, and minus half times the integral of cosine x over sine squared x cosine x. Okay, don't forget your dx's. And then things will cancel. We're going to get negative half, and that's going to cancel with 1 down here. And, oops, so it's canceled, so that's gone. And I'm also going to, okay, I'll write it like this. 1 over sine x times 1 over cosine squared x. And this will be 1 over sine squared x cosine x dx. And I will change this, or rewrite sine x as cosecant x. And I'm going to rewrite this one as secant squared x. Okay, and I'll rewrite this as cosecant squared x secant x. Okay, and now these two integrals I have done in a previous video, so check the description below, the links in the descriptions below to see how to integrate these. But the integral of this one is simply going to be, and I'm going to multiply negative half times all of this. The integral of that is going to be negative ln cosecant x plus tan x plus secant x, and the integral of this one is going to be ln secant x plus tan x minus cosecant x. Okay, plus c, and just multiply by the half, and then we're done. So this is half ln cosecant x plus tan x minus half secant x minus half ln secant x plus tan x plus half cosecant x plus c.